Pop, and I'm going to show you guys around my web application that I've made for my leadership organization called Slide. So Slide is a organization that strives to raise awareness against sexual assault and mental health stigma. And pretty much, the problem that we had was we didn't have an online presence. So pretty much, I've built this website in order to provide that online like presence and provide a lot of information to people that were interested in knowing more about the organization. And yeah, so it's a very simple website, and I coded it from scratch using like semantic UI and like jQuery and all that. And then this is like the current staff. I was staff like 2 years ago, or like last year, I think. And then we have subcommittees, Sam, Devo, and they all have their like roles. Yeah, here you go. We have like the gallery showing like more pictures and stuff. So one other problem that we were having was we were using a lot of third-party tools in order to take attendance or submit points because members needed to have a certain number of points, either social or service, in order to attend some of the events that we had during the final weeks of the semester, such as banquet. So pretty much what I have developed is I've given them the ability to like create accounts. So we have two types of accounts: members, like an account for members and an account for staff. And it pretty much the forms pretty much like look this. The forms pretty much look the same. And then pretty much when the member is trying to create an account, they just have to fill out this form, have their first name, student ID, phone number, major, subcommittee, birthday, and all that, and their access code. And the access code for a staff member and a general member is different. So just to not waste time, I already have a trial account for a member, and I'm going to use my own account for staff to show you guys around how this works. This is for staff, and this is for member. So when the member is like presented with their homepage, they be able to see like all of the upcoming events. For now, I kind of had to hard code it, but eventually it's gonna be an automated process. So let's say a member wants to create an event or staff, so they can come here and it will show them a form. And when it shows them a form, let's say I do this, and we have three types of events. Let's say it's a social number of like points. Let's say it's 2. Locations rudder, and then the date. Let's put 12, 12, and then 2020. And then I'll put this different slots. Let's put no time like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, and then number of spots. Let's say it's 5, and then I submit it. It's going to create an event. Well, this list is pretty long because just to show you guys, I have included like all of the past events, but this list is only supposed to show you, it's only supposed to show you the current events, pretty much, which in this case, the one that I created is right here. The one that says like 12, 12, like 2020, and the number of spots is 5. I'm showing you guys all of the events, even like the past ones, just so like so you can like see. But let's say for example on the form, if I had pressed like different like time slots, it would create these. So this is like a single event, but then so it's like the same day, but it's allowing people to sign up for different shift. And these shifts are shifts for bannering or tabling or things like that. And pretty much, if you've already signed up like for an event, it's gonna tell you that you've already signed up for it and you cannot sign up for it again, like it did here. And pretty much, I can sign up for this event. It's gonna create a card. Go back to all event. I'm gonna sign up for the one that I've just made. So at the bottom, but it's usually at the top. Sign up, and this one's different. So this one says cancel because like this event has not happened yet, pretty much. So it's gonna happen on December 11th, 2020. So it gives you the ability to cancel it. But then these events have already happened. So you will pretty much be allowed to tell us if you went or not. And if you went, it will give you, let's say for these, it will give you the social points. So let's say I went to the ice cream social. So if I press went, it's going to tell you your point has been awarded. And then if you go down here at the bottom, it will show you that you went to the ice cream social. And then if you go to my points, will pretty much give you a summary of your points. So if you go to view, you'll be able to see that you went to the ice cream social, and as of now you have 2 points. And going back to the events right here, I have a shortcut. Again, it lets you see all of them. And then for some, it's only like 3 spots. Let's say I sign up for the Kyle Field cleanup. And then I press went. It's going to show you Kyle Fields cleanup. You went to that. When you go back to my events, let me go back to that. View all. Pretty much, you know how the number of spots left were 3. Now it's 2 since I signed up for it. But then again, these events are not supposed to like show up since they've already like happened. But I'm just putting them here just to show you guys how things would work. And then in some cases, the events are not created like prior. So members have to manually do it. They have to submit their individual points. So let's say I want to submit a programming one. I say the location was this, and then I made a description. So these points, unlike the other ones, a staff member has to review it. So what pretty much happens is, as staff, I can come here and then I can view the points that were submitted by members. Points here, and I go to trial account, which is this one right here. That was me. I press view, and I can review it. Trial for me, put the same thing, and I can approve it. And if I come here, it should come up right here. Right here, trial for me. And then one other thing was members also have the ability to submit an appeal, which is pretty much when they're going to miss a meeting or a social event or a service event or a subcommittee meeting. They can give like a reason, and then a reason for meeting for like missing the event. And when I press submit, it will actually show you the status of your appeal. Because one of the problems that we had were members would pretty much send an email, but then staff would reply, but then the members would never see the email. So in this case, they can like see the status of their appeals, and then as staff, I can go to appeals, and it's right here. This is the one that I've just like made, and then I can view it, trial account, appeal, and I can press a comment or don't do it again. And once you do that, I can approve it or I can deny. I can put no please, no, or not. Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, and I put deny. Appeal has been denied, and then if I check here, it should say denied, just like it did. And one other thing was we have lunch buddies where people are paired with other slide, like other members of the org. So in this case, it was the one that I created from the staff account, which is right here, and then it was week 4. And if I look for trial, so pretty much what happens is I just make something like week 90. I just make an event and view. Then like when I press pair, it pairs everyone, but I already have one right here. So if I go to week 4 and I look for trial account, so trial account is with Christina, and that's exactly like what it says here. Howdy trial, howdy Christina, and pretty much gives them. So right now, since I'm logged in as trial account, it's showing Christina's phone number and email address. And then here on the right, we have a summary of the points and all that. And then we also have like other things, which I'll let you guys like navigate through them once you have access. And then also like one other thing was adding like courses. So in order to allow people that are in the same like classes to help each other, I've also like designed this. So if you want to add a course, and over here it's supposed to show like a picture of the member, but then this is just a trial account. I did not bother to do that. So let's say I want to do history 104. So pretty much what happens is it creates a class, and then if somebody else signs up for the same class, then you'll be able to see, oh, Pop is taking that class, or Trial is also taking that class. But yeah, this is pretty much like the main important parts of the application. There are also other features, probably less important than these, but yeah, thank you guys for watching.